say you'll catch me.
It's Intuitive Jacob back with a musical daily card reading that I used to call the Down and Dirty Dailies, just because they're quick messages generally, and they come with a musical accompaniment that is picked out of a shuffle deck that I've been curating for several years. It's my Art of Love playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and do elements again. I've been breaking them down so that the tribes are linked together by elements. And also, thank you for thumbsing up my video. Really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start with something that's going to give us a context clue too. I like to read the moon. It's what we really have in common that changes every 2.5 days. And it's one way to keep things very simple when we're talking about collective mood. And so I'm going to read from this book that I often reference. It's called Inside Degrees. It's by Elias Lonsdale. And the passage for today at Virgo 29 is called A Witch Preparing Magic Mushrooms. Deep within the delicate formative stages of major departures into the unknown, there is encountered an extraordinary task and lesson that detains you a long while. It becomes self-evident that it is everything that comes before that makes the difference. There must be a fully attuned magical sensibility to make the future possible. Coming to this requires arduous discipline and elaborate ritual, internal initiation. This becomes such a labyrinth of discipleship and apprenticeship that you wander through the maze, discovering everything you ever needed to know. All is played out within. There is no need to make anything happen on the outer. You are assigned to empty yourself out, to strip everything away, to become invisible. And if you excel at your craft, so many ventures and initiatives will be seeded that this inner plane's total mobilization will prove to be more fruitful and productive than any premature thrusts of outer mind, no matter how impressive or seemingly necessary. The entire path lies well within and needs no surface success to substantiate itself. Wow, something that needs no surface success to substantiate itself. That's kind of way off from what we even experienced in yesterday's supermoon energy. The symbol for yesterday's supermoon energy was more showy. It's about the things that people might overdo. And so I think we're being called a lot into how we want to balance and what it is that we are willing to even witness as being true anymore. Because today is actually the anniversary of Harriet Beecher Stowe, which, if you don't know who she is, and I do, she's a huge inspiration to many people, not just feminists like myself. But she was an American abolitionist. She was on the chopping block, basically, for being anti-slavery. And she had actually written Uncle Tom's Cabin. This was back in 1852. And it was about what was really happening to African Americans, people that were brought over as slaves from Africa. And I feel like today, especially also being Purim, this Jewish holiday at sundown, where the Jews are celebrating not being put to death by Haman, we've got a common energy here about history and her story. And I like to think about these things. And so, today, this symbol for the moon, I find especially poignant because we're talking about the maze, the labyrinth, the path. And what is the same common energy that keeps stacking here? We're talking about emancipation from slavery. What about the energetic bondage that no longer has to exist? Because now we do not need to exist in a state of nations. So, astrologers, hey, are we ready to talk about things like 0 point and going beyond just the gyrations? I wonder. All right, air tribes, saved y'all for the final for today. And if you're an air tribe, that means you're an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Probably some moon rising, someplace that you have strong emphasis. One of those tribes. And for this reading, we're using there we go. The labradorite. So this one's really cool. It's got a nice flash on it. Really neat. All right, so again, Jeff Buckley, So Real. Just the song that got picked from the musical Shuffle. All right. So, first card to show up. Ooh. Balance. That's kind of the theme right now, especially with the supermoon energy on us. 11. I'm hearing for somebody, this is that last year is an 11 year. And your life path could be an 11. You're an 11. I'm hearing a lot about master numbers and things that people are doing, 11 to 22, 22 to 33. And I'm also hearing about the ones that ascended, doubled their energy, and what the 44 is with 8. That nobody's talking about yet, but it's been coming up in my cosmic vortex readings and things that I've been doing with my private clients. But this is a major card. This is a trump card. And this card, if you were referencing another deck, it actually is like the Justice card, or very similar to the Justice card in more traditional tarot, but it kind of evokes something about the Magician. You see the Magician has risen here and is in the center of everything with the tools there, yet they're just standing there with the open hands. And I'm hearing literally this is about the healing that comes off of you while you're sleeping, or that you also invoke when you're sleeping. It's a very healing energy. And I'm hearing it's something about destiny. It's a very strong destiny on this one. And things that people kept private in their halo because of, I'm hearing about abusive family situations or like narcissistic codependent family members that have a tendency to do that. Suck you in and pull you under. Okay, so keep an open mind is what's showing up with the Romance Angels card here. And this one says, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Excuse the dogs. We live with 4 quadrupeds here at the collective. Sometimes they get yappy. But, we're hearing about people that are really starting to unfold, and I'm hearing about like the dual nature of like their face, and it's like, what side did you catch them on? And that some of this is really learning how to balance what an 11 actually is. If that's your life path, that's actually 2 1s. This is a double terminated energy. I'm a life path 11, so I understand this very well. If you have one of these and you're living your 11 path versus a 2, it's kind of like realizing your 5D person with you all the time. It's talking to your body and the plasma that woke up. And so keeping an open mind about how that manifests, especially in a world where 5D, maybe, angels, if you will, that have ascended from inside of us in these vessels as mothership, what mothership is, are actually kind of playing Cupid for themselves. And it's like, okay, hey, baby, what do you want me to look like when I halo down and I manifest in the body with you? So I don't know, you know, for some of us, it's very, very real. And that's what the cosmic chi is proving in the new halos that are opening up. And I'm calling them baby gates because it's time for us to be protected for our sensitivities, right? And interesting. So somebody's been putting a lot of time into something they've been writing and figuring out what to do with it. And there's another emphasis here on 6. I don't know what's going on. It might be something in June with somebody's birthday and plans, but I'm hearing for somebody else, this is about transforming, maybe metamorphosis, crossing over, talking to me about somebody's wish for a better time in a reincarnation, and something that was left out in the open. But I'm hearing for somebody else, it's like, no, these are yours and you need to have them, and I'm sorry that I wasn't more open-minded. I'm hearing a lot of different messages for this, and I keep getting this choke up feeling, so somebody needs to speak up. Now's a great time to do it. The energy is here for you to really put it into words, and I'm hearing, you know, grab that pen that you really like and try it out by hand. One of the things that I recommend to people, especially if it's really big deal energy like this, and, you know, I'm seeing double downs with 3 to 6 and 2s and double 2 sides of people's faces. Or they're talking about bipolar and manic depression a little bit here for me. But I'm hearing that it's really a matter of just writing yourself to freedom here, so to speak. And that writing it in cursive is actually going to help you collect your thoughts. If you actually have ever written in cursive, it's a nice experience. I personally, you know, I get my nice pen. I got my Jules Verne here for time writing that never existed and punctuations that I never saw. And basically, you can curse and uncurse. I've approved it. Cursive, different things we can learn at 0 point. But anyway, you're going to know if this makes sense for you. I hope that these were of help, and please feel free to reach out to me directly if you would like a personal reading where I just take a look at your private situation. It's just your energies. You can book me at artoflove.me or book.artoflove.me. And yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate the thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit the bell. I'm going to be doing more of these readings. If you hit the bell, it'll let you know once I've uploaded my videos. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Okay. Turn them off at the same time. I think I can do it a little better. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope those really helped. You're going to know if they were for you or not. And if you would like a personal private reading, click artoflove.me and look at services. I've got 3 different types of readings. I'd love to do one just for you. Thank you for thumbsing up. Thank you for subscribing. And please hit that bell, because if you do, it'll let you know when I have uploaded a new video. And I'm going to be putting more of these up. So take care. God bless. And catch you again. We're back for another one.